Hey YouTubers, Mike Martins here with the Mike Martins channel. Okay guys, I have a story and a half I really need to share with you guys. It's actually from last year, it's from December 23rd, but before you click this off, this is very important that you guys understand what's happening here, understand what the consequences are, understand where the situation is. This is a no games, no play, no screwing around video. Like, I really need to get this out to you guys because you don't understand the importance of it. Okay, so here it goes. International Monetary Fund, IMF, calls for credit score to be tied to internet search history. Now, this is a very important, very important piece, headline, discussion that's being brought forward now. And then it becomes discussion, it gets brought back, it gets fought, it gets brought back, and then it gets put in motioned, and then it gets across the floor, then it becomes law, or it becomes recommendation. Do you know what this means? This means every porn site you've been on, every searching for stuff, travel ideas, it doesn't even matter what it's going to be tied to your credit score. So if you want to buy a house, they'll look at your credit score. Oh, your credit score seems a bit low. What have you been? Are you following Mike in the Night? Do you watch Alex Jones? Are you watching? This is hook, line, and sinker technocratic electronic takeover. I'm not playing games. This is really, really serious. So for them to even throw something out like this is a major deal. So this is from the International Monetary Fund website, from the discussion piece. Presenting their findings from the paper they wrote, the researchers argued that by using non-financial data, specifically the history of online searches and purchases, we can solve the problem certain kinds of people have having enough hard data, income, employment, and time, assets, and debts available. Holy crap. So they're going to know what you buy, what you spend on, what you're searching for. This is enormous. This is a major infringing on our basic rights, private citizen, like freedom of privacy. Like, there's so many different laws that this is, or personal, that it's violating. Wow. The authors of the piece claim the move is necessary innovation in order to compete with the rise of corporate cryptocurrencies such as, okay, oh, I see you're doing this. Oh, I see you're going to purchase this with your crypto. You're blocked. Digital prison is coming. Such as one developed by Facebook, who hope to launch next year. While Facebook is a monopoly that is engaged in political censorship, their power pales in comparison to that of the IMF. The International Monetary Fund is virtual superpower with ties to the World Bank, and they oversee the entire global economy. And the IMF is smart. The IMF goes to countries, lends them money in Africa, they lend them money they know they can't pay back, and they go ahead, and Germany does that. Germany's lent money to Mozambique, Portuguese Africa, like 5 times already. The Germans know that Mozambique can't afford to pay them back at those interest rates. So then the Germans or other countries would come in. China does it too, with their Silk Road. There's a lot of people do that. A lot of countries do that. And they basically enslave other countries permanently. And now they are wanting to know what our purchases are. Well, here's my last purchase. I brought a camera, one of those Nest cameras for my store, so it detects motion. Is better than running cameras all day long. This one just detects motion. It's got better night sensor. That's what I bought last. What did I buy before that? A TV for my son's room. I mean, what do they want to know? Like, what does this? So with this, it should go without saying that giving the organization the power to track everyone's search history can lead to some dark ramifications. with private banks, notably JPMorgan and Chase Bank, already kicking conservatives off their services. One can only imagine how much this would escalate with the IMF tracking everyone's search history, while there has been a bipartisan opposition in the Chinese social credit system. In Congress, the distinctions between the system and the IMF is pushing for remains ill-defined. So this is it, man. This is it. What are they doing? So this is the types of information here. Credit score using hard call information, income, employment time, assets, debts is nothing new, but it gets into other stuff, right? Well, obviously they track your credit, but going back to here. So Joe Biden also promised he will establish a task force to combat online extremism. Given Biden's ties to the groups of the IMF and the WEF, this could be a cause for concern. A Democratic president and anti-conservative banking institution using big tech brother tech to monitor people's search history isn't most comforting idea, to say the least. This is a major deal, and the fact that this is being even discussed is one disgusting in and of itself. And it's the digital prison we're headed to. This is a major story, guys. It flew below the radar. It was sent to me by one of our subscribers. Thank you very much for that. And let's see what happens. Let's see where it goes from here. Where are they taking us now? Where do they expect us to be in 5 years? That's the question. Comment below if you know the answer, and I look forward to reading your comments.